Hey, yo.
brother.
Welcome to the End of Madness
What's up,
podcast.
everybody?
How's everybody doing today?
What it do, fam?
Another week
Another
that we
dollar.
got the special guest, Young Flex.
Mr. Flex
Everyone.
God.
We got the boy, still ain't posted a video in too long, Vizzy Gaming.
Yep.
We got the madman.
called
Don't catch him in the
out.
streets because he's mad.
Always
Man,
mad.
shots.
Always mad.
We got the deuce. Number 2, I'm shitty today. Let's go.
No changes, but
We talking about today.
somebody
Hey.
do something.
Hey, wait, whose topic was it?
It was Chops' topic.
Chops got a beautiful, beautiful
Art tried
topic.
to take it from me.
I didn't try to take it. I told you to talk about it.
Ass motherfucker.
Look at
it
this
away, give it
mad
away.
man Chops.
I
Take it
actually am be mad sometimes. All right, so look, I want to talk to you guys about the whole WNBA thing. You know, so we all know how it's really jumping off right now, and recently there have been two top public figures that have been pushing the WNBA even before they got into the WNBA, and that's Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Huh?
I wanted to ask you guys, which one do you think has a bigger influence in the game? You know, and also I wanted to add behind that. Well, I'll first before I add behind that, I'll wait to hear you guys.
I mean, I would say it's definitely Caitlin Clark, and I'd say the most. I mean, obviously she's super popular, but I think the big thing is like nowadays it's all it's all about the 3-pointers. Like everybody loves Steph Curry and all that stuff, the long 3-pointer. I think that's why everybody loves Caitlin Clark, because we love seeing people.
She just cooks though. It's not just the threes though. She's a better overall player than Angel Reese.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I would argue that, but I'm just saying that I think that's the reason that she's a lot more popular, is that like her game is a little more. It's more fun to watch, and like I see a lot of people criticizing Angel Reese because they're like, all this girl does is do putbacks and all that stuff is like, which I mean, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter. But I mean,
that's her position though. So like,
And I'm
she's
not gonna
playing-
lie,
she's playing her
too.
position very well. I'm not taking away from Angel Reese's game, because she's still a 10 and 10 player for me. Like, and she helped LSU get to where they're at, even though it wasn't enough to beat Caitlin Clark. But right now, WNBA wise, I think, isn't Angel Reese's team doing better than Caitlin Clark's?
I believe so. I believe Caitlin Clark's team just got their first win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're pretty ass, but they were ass last season
that's what I was
too.
gonna say. She got drafted to the
Yeah.
worst team on the
Right.
league.
Angel
It's
Reese
like-
got put in a better position.
Like Wemby right now in the NBA. Like he's on a terrible team, but we know he's nasty.
Like, what I would definitely say to that, especially, like, I think Caitlin Clark is just a bit more popular to the game because, like Flex was saying, she's just a bit more fun to watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? 3-pointers are pretty exciting. Like, there isn't a lot of, obviously, dunks, you know what I'm saying, in the NBA or the WNBA. So one way to get people more engaged is to have somebody who's like Steph Curry, but like, yeah, the female version who's like, she does other things too, but like, mostly is like creating some space.
Who
I ain't
was
gonna lie, because when I was watching Angel, she be balling, boy. I ain't gonna lie, she a dog. And watching her was just exciting. Like, yeah, she's not a Steph Curry, anything like
Actually,
that, but she be out there hustling, getting them blocks, boy. The way she be getting them boards and them tough ass.
How tall is she?
buckets.
She's like 6'10", right?
She tall.
No
She
way.
tall.
Nah,
No,
six-
she's
6'8",
taller.
6'8".
She's
I don't even
somewhere
know.
around there.
Let me look.
She's
like
tall
this,
for a
6'8".
WNBA player,
Yeah.
so she better get them fucking blocks.
Wait, hold
But
up.
she better get that rebound.
That's what I'm saying. It's just tough to see. It's exciting because you got to think about it. How
That's like saying
often
it's
do you
exciting to see
actually
Rudy Gobert.
a block though. How often do you
Damn,
really
you
see
compare
some-
Angel Reese to
Angel
Rudy
Reese
Gobert.
is Angel Reese is 6'3".
Okay,
That's what I'm saying, because they're kind of different.
but she has long arms, right?
He looks pretty tall.
6'3" for a girl is fucking huge.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the average girl's like fucking like.
Caitlin Clark is
5'4".
6 foot.
Yep.
Damn, she's tall as shit too.
I
I think
mean,
they should lower the rims.
Yes, bro.
They can start bagging like that.
Bro, if they could bang,
I'm trying to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Ego, bro.
WNBA dunk contest.
No,
nah.
Wow.
Bro, I seen this video.
Y'all think they could do it? They could do it.
yeah, if they
Yeah,
lower
they
the
can do
rim.
it.
Out there with some windmills and shit.
I don't see that.
But they're all, but like,
I don't see that.
A lot of the girls are all like,
Let's be honest, I don't see that.
like they're like,
That's what
if we lower the rims, then like, I've been used to shooting at this certain height, so it's gonna disrupt my whole game. I'm like,
But that is true.
Oh yeah, they've been shooting at 10
That's
feet
true.
their whole life. So I mean,
yeah, but they got a smaller ball. It's like that
They
logic.
need an automated controlled backboard so that when they get close, like, it lowers.
yeah, that's funny as shit. That's funny
That would be
as shit.
hilarious, dude. Oh my
Nah,
God.
but
Yo,
look,
6'3"
so back
is still
to back to the whole
6'3" is
topic
pretty wild.
about it though.
Chops is height.
So there was something I saw when they first both got drafted, their first pro press days, their press introduction, completely different, but both of them basically had the same amount of hype going into the draft and getting drafted and shit. Caitlin Clark, she was welcomed with like a whole bunch of reporters, a whole crowd, a whole community and shit. People to welcome her, congratulate her. It was a whole like event type shit. Angel Reese, it was in like a small little, looked like a middle school basketball gym with a handful of reporters, no fans, no community, no organization there.
Like just like we were saying, like people find Caitlin Clark more exciting than Angel Reese, and I definitely get it. And I'm not taking it away from any of those players. I think both of those players are phenomenal players. Like you still got Paige, whatever last name Paige.
I forgot.
Something. It was
Paige, the drone that went that was in the
play for UConn. She was tough.
UConn, bro. She's nice, bro.
She's tough. She didn't get a lot of media hype, but like
What are you talking about, Cordorzo?
no, that's the big girl. I know. I'm talking about the She played for UConn. She was their best player. Yeah, the point guard, and she was good. They didn't get a lot of hype. I just think because before the draft, Caitlin Clark still had sponsors from what she had. What sponsors she had? She had this. It was an insurance company, or was it State Farm or something like that? Or
Isn't she also signed to Nike now?
Yeah, I think Nike
she signed to Nike, and then plus with all the stuff with Ice Cube getting signed for the Big Three and all that money hype, like
the Big Three.
She had a lot of.
Oh, dude, and then like last year at the All-Star game where they did the Sabrina versus
Steph.
and the next right away people are like, we want to see Caitlyn versus like Trae Young or something like that. Like people are behind her. Yeah. And if you guys heard about the whole thing about like how she's getting the WNBA players like the chartered flights and all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit's insane.
She's helping them. It's
and
like
it all happened because of her hype. Like if that makes sense. Like people are packing those arenas because of Caitlin Clark's hype. And Angel Reese did tweet something saying like, oh, we sold out our arena without having the hype or something like that. She was basically sending subliminal shots to Caitlin Clark.
And I saw a video too that said like, I don't know why these WNBA players are being like that. Like if they were smart, they'd let her like eat up. And
that's what I'm saying. Like
a big thing is that like now, it's weird because it's like a narrative that people are saying that like WNBA players are hating on them, and then now are hating on Caitlin Clark, and then now like they're saying no.
That's why when she plays anybody, they're strapping her up. Like they're like sitting there.
They'll make way more money.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
I mean, like, all right,
it's the game. It's the game. You gotta love the game. Like obviously,
I don't know how true it is, but I was seeing some clips saying how there's even some type of controversy between Caitlin Clark and her own teammates. As to where she's showing up late for press conferences.
I saw that video.
She's showing up late because she's out giving autographs to fans and stuff like that.
Yeah, they don't gotta worry about that.
Who the teammates are looking at it as like, oh, you thinking that
better than us?
Yeah,
Hollywood.
Hollywood type shit. You're bigger.
LeBron recently said that he pre-draft videos of the Cavs, his teammates that he went to. He saw.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he saw Carlos Boozer talking shit.
Yeah, he was like, man, this rookie, who does he think he is, and shit like that. Nigga, he's the man that's taking your job. That's who he is.
Like, there's always gonna be hate within people in the professional because they've been doing this longer and they see this young 20-year-old coming in, getting all the hype, getting buckets on anybody. Like, there's always gonna be hate. That's why.
I mean, have you heard? I've heard there's studies where people, they'll say, let's say, like most people would rather make less money and say they make the most out of a group of people than let's say if I make $4 million and then you can make $1 million, but I make more money than you. People have said I'd rather make $500,000 and say and
be around people that are making less.
and say that I make the most money. It's an ego thing, like
of course.
Well, bro.
Yeah, a mill's a mill. That's
what I'm saying. But
See,
people are
to
like,
us, it's like that.
It's like I don't want. People don't want to say that somebody's making more money than them.
It's all a fucking a nut grabbing competition. Like people try and have
ego, man.
All I gotta say is, who was
ego.
the number one pick of the WNBA draft last year?
WNBA draft. Yeah, your facts. That's a great.
I really don't know.
Did you guys know Sabrina before the All-Star 3-point contest?
Not really.
No.
The only people I knew was Candace Parker
and Breonna Stewart. And why? Because Breonna Stewart was locked up, right?
Yeah.
And
I didn't know her
she's the
before
tall,
that.
She was tall as shit.
Yeah, she was tall, but I didn't know her
Oh,
about.
she was dunking with a little.
Exactly. That's how I knew her because she was the
Oh, yeah, I did see a
NBA player
clip,
that
yeah.
could dunk or WNBA player that
I know
could
Candace Parker because she was like pushed.
Parker
She was pushed. She was pushed. Yeah, she was pushed.
She was
like,
on
hard.
on TNT all the time.
Yeah,
and
she was.
shit like
She was.
that.
Didn't she play like on the Harlem Globetrotters or like had?
I don't know, but she got a couple of rings down there and everything. Like she's a dog. Oh, Sue Bird. I always knew about her.
Yep.
She was
Okay.
tough back in the
Sue
day. Sue Bird.
But like you see
because
all the
that's the one that's always on the commercials with Steph, right?
Yeah.
you see all this like media that they're
They're pushing
Clark,
it hard.
and I guess you could say Angel Reese is bringing too because that feud between them, like it's happened last year.
Yeah,
Right.
Like
but they could really carry this. That whole feud, they could carry that too.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Larry,
like we mentioned earlier, I think that that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are pretty much like the female version of Magic and Bird.
I was about to
Back
say
in the
fucking
day.
KD and LeBron. Like shit.
Magic and Bird. That sounds
Because it was that feud, and even like kind of the same. They're kind of the same kind of players in the sense that Caitlin Clark is like this sharpshooter and everything, and then like Angel Reese is like a big player and like more of a fundamental player and shit like that. So I mean, I think it's just interesting now. It's like seeing. I think the big reason as to why the WNBA is also a lot more popular is because like similar to the NBA, like we finally get into the point where these are players that have been playing basketball their whole life.
Right.
Like back in the day, it wasn't necessarily like that. Like someone like Caitlin Clark, she's been getting high level training that whole time. So that's why back in the day we'd look up WNBA highlights and shit, and then you'd see like people are, like it's just trash because they were just literally were not that skilled back then. And then now those girls have been getting trained since they're like 5 years old. Like they're finally coming to the league. Like Paige, like Caitlin Clark, like Sabrina, all these people. Like the point is that they're actually very skilled nowadays.
I literally just looked it up. The WNBA was established in 1996. So yeah, they haven't been playing ball.
What's it called?
Long at all. It's like
Alex's-
28 years.
Alex's graduation. Some lady was doing a speech for the graduation. She said that the highest level when she graduated for D1 basketball was college basketball.
Wow.
Or go overseas or something.
Yeah,
Get
or
paid
go overseas, something like that.
paid fucking $20K in a hamburger or some shit.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, bro. I also looked up, was the WNBA profitable?
Oh no, it's not profitable.
And yeah, it looks like they bring in just around $200 million annually. I don't know. if that's
Bro,
enough
Luka
to-
about to get paid that
More
double that, bro. Well, it's because we all. I mean, the WNBA is like bootstrapped by the NBA. Like
That's
they don't
actually crazy, bro.
They
They only
don't actually make money.
$200 million.
Don't G League players get paid more?
They probably do. It looks.
I think
Looks
G League they make a minimum of like $100K, something like that.
yeah, it says WNBA players only receive 10% of the league's total.
I think the average that they make is like 50, 60.
I was
Like,
about to say they only
don't
get,
make that
like,
much.
Yeah, like
I think Caitlin Clark's rookie
She's getting
contract
paid.
was like 200 something.
but then she has all those endorsements and all that stuff. So
Hey,
I mean, we
they're
live in
doing
a great
charters
time.
now. Like they're
yeah,
getting more
but I'm saying
sponsors.
with all the people we
Say,
that we
wait,
just mentioned.
give it a couple years. Watch that shit
they don't
take
gotta
off.
ride it. Look, if I was a WNBA player and I don't gotta ride Spirit anymore, bro, I'm sorry.
Especially with all the endorsing that they're getting behind the NBA, they should be taking off.
I mean, it's blown up, which is good. And the thing is, like I said, the players are more skilled. The games are exciting. Like I remember during the Final Four, like I'm not gonna say I was the biggest female basketball fan, but like I was intrigued in the Final Four. Like it was a good game. Like, I was, it was
They
a
were
good time.
they were good games.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
I'm
fun.
saying.
Like I'm like, wow, they're actually entertaining now. It's not just a fucking layup line and shit. Like these girls are nice, dog. Like
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
other?
you remember like 2 years ago they were getting clowned. Like all the
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
And like who's that girl from USC? Juju, or, like
Juju?
Juju
Watch
Watkins?
Juju.
She's tough.
bro.
She's tough.
Like she's legit
Uh,
tough, bro. Crazy.
we're seeing like rising stars right now, and I'm
Mhm.
interested in see who's gonna be.
I mean,
You know,
dude, I've been hearing like to link it a little more to the NBA is like people are talking about like this is the golden era of basketball in general. Like look at like the NBA now. Like this last playoffs, like we didn't even know who was gonna win because there were so many skilled players. And in the same sense, like WNBA, like it's in that same thing. It's like there's so many skilled players in the league. There's some girls that are actually really, really good. Like I'm just enjoying it, man. It's really awesome right now.
10 years ago, 10 years in the NBA, it was just LeBron versus whoever makes it out the West.
Really, yeah. Or
Like,
yeah,
literally.
LeBron,
whoever makes it.
and then it was the fucking Warriors.
Yeah.
That sucked, bro. I
All
hated
right,
that time.
so look, let me end it with this, okay? I'm on y'all predictions right now. Who do you think's gonna win a ring first? Angel?
Angel Reese.
Because her team is so much better than the Indian Fever.
I think the thing is that I think Angel Reese, her game is a lot more like translatable to winning.
Her teammate is that one girl, right?
Cordoza?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think Angel Reese. I wouldn't be surprised if Angel Reese goes down and has like the better overall career. Like I think Caitlin Clark is going to drop buckets, probably get a ring eventually, probably get some MVPs. But
So then let me ask you this now because I was skeptical of asking this. Like I said, KD, they're like the KD and LeBron. Who's who? Because if you're saying you think
I think
Angel
it's
might
Bird
have
Magic.
the better, if you think she's gonna have the better career overall, then wouldn't that?
what's I'm saying? I don't think
LeBron?
I think it's more Magic and Bird, and I think
I don't know
it's
because
a good question. I mean,
I think the LeBron of basketball is Candace Parker.
I think.
LeBron's LeBron.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think that's these are. They're their own people, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of hard to compare them to those legends because the games are just so different, and it's.
I would say, but to answer your
What
question, yeah, Angel Reese gets a ring first, in my opinion.
I
they
believe
both
so
don't
as
get a
well. Ooh, that might happen as well. But no, I think Angel Reese is gonna get a ring just because it's gonna take too long for Indiana to get good.
To rebuild and our like I was
Everybody's
watching, I was
gonna-
watching the game. I was watching her first game and I was like, yo, they really don't know how to run an offense. Like
I mean, yeah, it's just her fucking
like
going crazy, dude. It's like that doesn't. Yo, I mean, hey, hot take, but she might end up like the next fucking James Harden, like just
I was thinking,
center of the offense, but it doesn't translate to winning. Who knows?
Yep. Or do
She
you?
seems like a good leader, though.
This is I actually just want your opinion on this, all you guys. Do you guys think Jokic is gonna win another ring?
Yeah, look at the ring.
Okay.
I thought they were gonna repeat this year, but he got to get another one.
Gonna
I
get
don't
another-
think so.
he's getting it next year.
I think their team is about to start slowly breaking apart.
I
Well,
think you
KCP's
might
about to
be
leave.
right.
KCP's about to leave. KCP's about to leave.
It depends. If Jamal can't stay healthy, then yeah, they're not. I just don't want to see him. What happened to Giannis happen to Jokic. You know, like where they win one ring and it's like, yo, this is the best player ever, and then they just like for the next 3-4 years.
Well, I would say at least where Jokic, like, I think he'd be one of those players that he's always. I think he is the team. Like it doesn't matter who's around him as long as he has some solid teammates. Like he's always gonna be good because a lot of these players that was around him, they was like. I mean, Aaron Gordon's tough.
Jokic ain't LeBron. He's not carrying a team.
I mean, he kind of is, dude.
He's not gonna.
I think he is in the regular season, but like you need somebody in the playoffs. You're not like unless you're LeBron James, you need somebody in the playoffs.
Wasn't Game 7 a close game?
You said what?
Wasn't Game 7 a close game?
Yeah, it was a close game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Jamal
They could've
went
won.
off, right? Jamal went off. He had 30, right?
Went off like when we say he shot a line.
Yeah, in comparison,
Jamal
how-
only plays good against the Lakers. All right.
Hey,
Hot take.
the Lakers merchant. Fuck you, Jamal.
super inconsistent, Jamal. He needs, bro.
Holy shit!
What
Shots
Jokic?
being thrown at that
Hey
nigga.
man,
Jokic
I
needs
like
that,
Jamal, but
that Rob. He needs a true Robin. Like I don't think he really has. Like he has a good team, a lot of good teammates. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody like I said, Aaron Gordon. Like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe 2 or 3 years down the line because he's been playing so well.
Yep.
He's gonna try to get that bag, bro.
just like Bruce Brown did.
Yeah, he's gonna get that bag.
Look at him.
And exactly.
And now look at him.
Exactly.
The
bro.
Nuggets are literally just.
They
a
could have
good-
used that nigga.
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
way.
saying. Like MPJ, if he leaves the Nuggets,
He's gonna get paid, dude. Get a
MPJ
bag.
has a 4-year, 200.
I mean, he's already getting paid. Yeah, he's already
a
getting
4-year,
paid.
200 or 190 something like that. But if any of those players leave, they're not going to be good in their own team. Aaron Gordon wasn't as good as he is right now in Orlando.
Orlando sucks.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, no, actually, they made it a playoff.
KCP was only good because LeBron. He was okay, like because he
Well,
was still.
Well, he was on the fucking Pistons, dude.
And-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm just
That's
saying.
also
like,
not like KCP 8 last year, bro. And
He's
when they
nice.
played the
They
Lakers,
should have
like,
never got rid of him.
because it's the Lakers. He's like, all right, this is my old team. I'm gonna cook.
So I mean, you can't then disrespect
Alright.
him because he cooked.
Walking out.
All right,
All right, fellas.
hey, thank y'all for listening. If you're still here, bro, drop a like, man. Come on,
a
now.
like,
drop a
thumbs up,
comment.
Comment.
Let us
that
know who you
notification
think.
bell.
Who do you guys think is a better better player for the WNBA? Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese?
Yep. We're at 20 minutes. This is gonna be a fun edit. All right, y'all. See y'all next time.